Hey everyone, Mr. Gray3IS here, and I'm back with another video. Now this video might look a little bit better, it might not, but I'm trying to up my iPhone filming game. I right now have a polarizer installed onto my iPhone 15 Pro, so hopefully it kind of makes these videos look a little bit more professional. But today's video is a super useful one. I'm going to be showing you how to replace all of your interior lights with LEDs. Now, I'm assuming most of you guys are going to have the stock halogen yellowy bulbs that come with the car. Some of you, like me, might even have just some older LED ones in there that aren't that great, or maybe you just don't know how to access all of them and you only replace some, but I'm going to be showing you how to do every one of them today. Now, I currently have some cheapy Amazon ones, which were about $10 for 10 of them, but today, Lasfit sent me their top of the line T10 LEDs. These lights are the top of the game. They're the best of the best. They're gonna give the best brightness, the best distribution of light, and they're gonna last the longest. Now these lights are crazy. They have heat dissipation spots, they have LEDs on the side, LEDs on the front, and they're just a great looking LED altogether. Now these ones, because they are top of the line, are a little bit more expensive. This pack right here of 2 is about $10 versus $10 for a pack of 10. So these are about 5 times the price, but you're gonna get more than 5 times the value for them. So these are T10 LEDs, and that's what pretty much every LED on this car is, a T10 LED. Now, like I mentioned before, these are the top of the line ones. These are probably gonna be the best T10 LEDs that you can get. Now, a quick overview of what I'm gonna be changing and not changing. So starting real quick, right before we get in the car, there is a puddle light right down here, which is a T10 LED. It's fairly easy to get to. I'm not going to be changing that one today just for sake of time, but thank goodness for me, I have made a video in the past showing exactly how to change that one and showing exactly how to stick a new T10 LED in there. Super simple. And actually these new mirror turn signals that I have installed have a puddle light right there, an extra one. So I already have a lot of LED power right there, but I will definitely be switching them out eventually with these Lasfit ones. Now hopping inside, we have this guy right here, super easy to pop out and change the LED. But right now I have the beautiful F-Sport door lights that also have a projection of this amazing clear F-Sport logo. They're from Ray's website, LexusACC.com. You can use code GRAY3IS to save some money at checkout. They are definitely the best in the game. It is freaking daytime out and you can still see it. It's better than OEM, which is crazy. And then as you just saw in the dark, they look even better. These I also will not be changing, but everything else, these guys right there, these right there, the ones up here, the Footwell lights that are tucked right under there on either side. And last but not least, especially if you want to show off a nice trunk setup, this guy right up there. Now this might be the easiest install I've ever done on this channel. All you're gonna need is a little pry tool and a Phillips screwdriver just for this driver footwell right there. Other than that, let's get straight into the install. Now while I'm installing, I'm gonna go ahead and turn these door lights off right here so we don't have any power going to them. And this first guy is super easy. You're gonna go ahead and take your pry tool and you'll see these little indents right here along the way. All you're gonna do is stick your pry tool right into there and you're going to pry downwards. And you'll see that side has already come out pretty much. That side wants to come out. And boom, just like that. As you can see, I already have some T10 LEDs in there. Like I said, these ones are a little bit cheaper and they're actually almost a little bit flickery. I'm not sure what's up with them, but they are not the best. But thank goodness for these Lasfit ones. Let's get them swapped out. So super simple. If you have halogens or LEDs in here, you're just gonna go ahead and grab it, pull it out, do the same for all of them. Now we'll go ahead and take these beautiful Lasfit ones and we're gonna go ahead and stick them right into here. And they don't go too far in, they just click right in. And I got one on this side. We can go ahead and test just to make sure. Oh yeah, I wouldn't look directly into that if I were you. Oh yeah. Zoom. All right, let's go ahead and get this middle guy in and put it back together. All right, middle one is in, and a super important feature, which a lot of people don't consider, is these lights in the middle actually have a slow turn on. So if I go ahead and press this, you'll see, oh yeah, it slowly turns on and off, and it looks so fluid. I'm hoping it looks just as clean on camera, but it is so sharp, so smooth. Turn on and off. Let's go ahead and turn all of them on. Yeah, that is nice. We'll go ahead and put this guy back on. And we are in business. Okay, moving on to the next one. This guy right here, I'll stop complimenting the brightness so much, but you guys get it. Similar to the other side, it has a little space right here to get your pry tool. And this one is a little different. It's actually extremely similar to your door light. So what you can do is go ahead and pull this little diffusing plastic part off, and then you have a direct access into the LED. And all you're gonna do is, like the other side, pluck it off and insert your new one in. Then we can go ahead and clip this back in, and it doesn't hurt to test it. Yep. And insert and push, just like that. Done. Other side. All right, good. Now, sticking with the theme of the front, and you guys might have seen me do this already when I was installing these illuminated door sills, but in the front, on this side, you're going to pull down this panel. You can get a little pry tool behind there if you'd like, or you can get your fingers behind there. Now, this side is pretty easy. It just has some clips, as you can kind of see here. Boom, like that. And yes, you can see my T-tap for the OEM illuminated door sills. But with this guy, all you're gonna do is you're going to twist, and there you go, it comes right out. That's the little socket that it goes into. God, this is dirty. But all you're gonna do is pull this guy out, put the beautiful new Lasfit one in. I'm gonna need 2 hands real quick for this. Pro tip, make sure your door light is turned on. Okay, there we go. They're working. I was like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, pretty bright. We can go ahead and twist them back in and pop this guy up. Now this other side, which I might have a lot more going on here than you guys, so don't mind, is virtually the same thing, except plus one more step. We have a screw right there and a screw right there. So once you unscrew those 2 guys, it just pops down. When I show you mine, I'm gonna have this little unit in there because it's part of my 12 volt solutions aftermarket remote start system. That's my exhaust remote, that's my fog light switch, so just trying to answer some questions that might be asked in the comments. So let's go ahead and unscrew that and pop it down, and it'll be just like the other side. A little bit farther up in there, I twisted this guy out, right out of there, and it's going to be the same thing. You just pull it out and you go ahead and put the new one back in. Okay, I got mine on, back up together with a little bit of struggle because I was just so much going on in there. We can go ahead and turn this light back on, the door actuated light, and as you can see, boom, perfect light going on in there. Maybe if I close my door a little bit. Yeah, it's super bright down there. Super bright. You can see how dirty my floor mats are. Sorry about that. Okay, on to the back. Okay, the back is super simple. Oh, you can see my polarizer doing its thing with the rainbow glass colors. But we're gonna go ahead and get a little pry tool right here. Ooh, same on the other side. And little by little, you can work on either side. Okay, it's gonna, there we go. 3 in a row, just like the fronts. Pretty easy, just like the front. We're gonna go ahead and pry these guys out. Boom, boom, boom. And stick the new ones in. Okay, all 3 are in, and super blinding. Really though, be careful looking straight into these. They kind of hurt, but all are in. We can go ahead and pop this light cover back. Super simple. Let's move on to the trunk. Okay, we're in the trunk. This is my trunk setup, if you guys are wondering, nothing crazy. We're gonna go ahead and take a pry tool and pry at this side right here, and it's gonna come out kind of like how your door lights would, or like your vanity light. To make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it from right here. We can squeeze and pull, and boom, now you can kind of see what we're working with. Now, this one, and I'm gonna try and do it one-handed, it comes apart pretty easily to get to the light in there. You're like, how do you get it? So we're gonna go ahead and pry this part up, and it's going to, yeah, there we go. It's gonna fall, but it's gonna separate, just like this. And I'm gonna move the black piece away, and right from here, we can go ahead and pluck this one out and put a new one back in. And to test, we can go ahead and let me cover it a little bit. Just plug the bare plastic part back in. It's super hard to see, it's really bright, and there you go. And you can just make sure everything works before putting everything back together and plugging it all back in. So this is how the new light looks in here. Super beautiful. Let's button it back up. There it is, super bright, ready to light up my trunk setup for me. And holy smokes, it's that simple. Walking on, walking on.
But that's only part of the story.
Just like that, you have a beautifully lit interior, super modern, super crisp looking, super bright, and it'll last a lifetime. Thank you, Lasfit, so much for reaching out to me for the opportunity to use these lights. I'm super happy with them. I'm really happy to be able to make a video with them, and I'm happy to share with all of you guys how to do this. It's super simple. Once again, keep in mind, if you want to know how to replace this mirror light, I made a video for it. If you want to know how to do the door light, it is the same as the Vanity or the trunk style, where you pry it out from the side and you put a new light in there. But I highly recommend these ones from Lexus ACC. I'll put the link in the description. Don't forget to use my discount code. Just as bright as these LEDs, but they also have a projector light. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Your support is unmatched, for real. Thank you guys so much. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without your support. Now, I'm hoping my next YouTube video is a pretty crazy one, so stay tuned. I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming, so just keep your eye out, maybe turn on post notifications. I don't know if any of y'all do that. Thank you again, Lasfit, and thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. This has been Mr. Grayther IS, and I'll see you in the next one.